Hey Earthies, Katie here from Simply Earth with a new updated version of our Lullaby Lotion. I think you're gonna like this version a lot more. It's thicker and creamier. So here's the new version of the Lullaby Lotion recipe. When you're making a lotion, you are combining an oil mixture and a water mixture. So in our oil mixture, we are going to add 1.5 teaspoons of emulsifying wax. This ingredient allows us to mix our oils and waters together. Without this ingredient, your lotion will be oil floating on top of water. Next, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of almond oil. This is a really nourishing ingredient to our skin. It's also going to help us get a nice consistency. And then 2 teaspoons of solid coconut oil. This ingredient is going to make our lotion a little bit thicker than our previous version. It's also really nourishing to our skin. Then we're going to have our water mixture. For this, we're just using a 1/4 cup of distilled water. You can also add a teaspoon of vegetable glycerin for humectant benefits. Next, we're going to heat up both of those mixtures until the oils are melted and the water and the oil mixture are really close in temperature. It's going to be around 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Then you are going to put in an immersion blender or similar tool. I've done this with a blender and a mixer as well. You will need to get that water mixture spinning, and then you can add the oil mixture. While that water mixture has started to spin, once they combine together, it's going to turn white. And you'll want to mix this for about a minute. You shouldn't see any oils or any oils floating on top of your lotion. Then we're going to put this in an ice bath to help cool it down. And as it cools, we're going to stir it. It's going to be a super thin consistency at first. But as it cools, it's going to thicken up. Once it reaches room temperature, it's going to be really close to its final consistency, but it will thicken for up to 24 hours after making it. So here you can see it started to cool down. It's a little bit thicker, but it's still quite thin at this point. You'll want to continue stirring it as it cools. I have my computer next to me, so I'm working on a few things as it cools. So here it's about 85 degrees. It's starting to thicken up, but it's still not quite there. I'm going to let it cool a little bit longer as I stir it occasionally. All right, and here it's now reached room temperature. You can see it's a lot thicker. It's kind of like a pudding texture, and it's going to continue to thicken a little bit more. Once it's cooled down, you can add your essential oils and preservative. I'm doing this in a separate container, adding my essential oils. We're going to add 7 drops of Sweet Dreams blend, 3 drops of blood orange, and 4 drops of fir needle. This is a really nice calming scent. And then here's my preservative. I'm adding 20 drops of GeoGuard. I've got gloves on. It's best to wear gloves when adding a preservative to your recipe. And make sure you're in a well-ventilated space. Now to help mix in this oil and preservative mixture, I'm going to add a small amount of lotion to my oils and preservative. Going to mix it up until it's blended nicely. Continue to stir that until it's one nice consistency, and then you can pour it into your other batch, the larger batch of lotion, and stir it all together until it's all well combined. Now you can pour it into a jar. This is a 4-ounce jar, amber glass. Amber color is going to help support its shelf life, help prevent sunlight from damaging it. And glass is a good type of container to use with essential oils. You can also use PET plastic. Once it's finished, you'll have a nice thick lotion consistency like this. I hope you guys love it.